Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be installing some new headlights on my 2015 Silverado. Now these are the headlights I have on right now. As you guys can see, it's peeling, it's ugly, it's very yellowish, and that's for both headlights right now. We're going to be replacing these for some Facebook marketplace finds. Found some yesterday on the marketplace, guys, so I went ahead and picked them up. Now here are the new ones, guys. Fucking clean right here. They got that little projector on the top. I really like these. Now we're gonna color match this later on. Right now I just want to put them on, see how they look. And I've also had a problem with the wiring harness somewhere, probably in this one. The wiring harness is probably fucked up because that low beam doesn't turn on all the way, and when I'm putting my meter to it, it's saying it has 6 volts. So it looks like I got a problem somewhere in the wiring over here, or fuse or whatever. I'm not sure. I gotta take it all apart, check it out, because they don't make it easy anymore to take all this shit apart. Basically the whole front end has to come up so I can see the harnesses behind. It's fucking crazy. They don't make them how they used to. I'm gonna be using my impact for the extension with a 10mm. So there's some bolts right here at the bottom on the grill. I believe it's 4 of them that you gotta take off, and then 4 up here, but you need an extension for these 4 down here. Then we got our 7mm on the ratchet. That's to take off this little plastic piece right here, this one in the middle. There's a bolt up here, and then there's a bolt that was supposed to be grabbing right here, but I guess someone already did the work for me. And it's going to be on both sides. After taking those 2 bolts out and those 2 bolts out on this side, this should just be able to it's just clips grabbing and you just pull it out. I mean, easier said than done, right? I've also got to take this part off, and it's just these little clips right here. You put a little trim tool or a flathead and they just pop right out. Alright guys, so we have it all chimuelo now. As you guys can see, I took the front end apart. It actually wasn't that bad as I thought it was going to be, but I did notice that it had a lot of the bolts actually missing on it, so maybe that's something that I should be worrying about probably later on down the road. But I am thinking about replacing this front end with something else, so you guys stay tuned to that. But yeah, this front end is going to be something a little bit more different. I just don't really like the front end it has on it right now. I might at least paint the grill insert gray, and then down here gray or whatever. As you can see, I'm gonna put a little example right here. That's kind of how I want to be if I'm gonna go with the stock stuff. I'm gonna do a little bit more to this truck so it could look more appealing and look a little better. Alright guys, here it is. This is how she looks turned on. Looks really good, a lot better than this piece of shit light over here. This one just looks super fucked up already. I should have been replacing these, but I was gonna fix my wiring problem. It looks like the wiring problem was probably in here, because I haven't had any issues yet. Anyways. So I think the wiring problem was actually in this one, inside the actual harness itself on these. Since everything did turn on good, we're gonna put both sides and see how it looks all complete together, the whole front end. Alright guys, here she is. Now she's got both headlights, the grill back on. Now we're gonna throw everything back on. Unfortunately I wasn't able to figure out what the fuck was wrong with the headlights, why they won't turn on one side. I'm still struggling with that, so my best bet is gonna have to go take it to a mechanic who knows what the fuck they're doing, because I was getting some good voltage and then I was getting some weird voltage, and I don't know what the fuck was going on. So I'm probably gonna take it to somebody that actually knows what they're doing, and hopefully they can fix the problem. But right now this is my only vehicle, so I'm definitely not gonna take it anytime soon. One light still turns on, but it's very dim, so I hope I don't get pulled over for that or whatever. This is how it is turned on. You see this side on right here, and this side like wants to turn on, but it's not. And alright guys, this is how she looks now. Definitely a lot better. Looks a lot cleaner with those lights. Obviously you still see the fucking problem between both lights. One's dim and one's not. I honestly would have took some more time on it to troubleshoot it, but man, it is getting fucking cold as fucking shit. I've been out here for 3 hours already. About it is cold as fuck, guys. And man, oh my god, I'm fucking freezing. What I'm thinking is that it's a grounding problem. I'm thinking it's overloading the circuit, because when I was connecting, I had 2 pairs of LED lights, the old ones and the new ones. The new ones are a lot stronger than the old ones. Now it couldn't power on one side. Both strong ones wouldn't power on at the same time. Only one would be on, and the other side I couldn't get to turn on. I was starting to think it was a wiring harness problem or a power problem, until I connected one of my old ones back on, and it turned it on very dim. So that kind of tells me that it's just not getting the voltage or the grounding necessary to turn both of them on. But they're pretty fucking weird. I'm having some weird ass problem with these lights, and I've been having these problems for about like a year or so, but it's just gotten gradually worse and worse, where, you know, it's not wanting to turn on anymore on one side. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out, take it to somebody who can check it out, actually see if they're able to spot the problem on whatever the fuck is going on with these lights. Alright guys, a little update video for you guys. So I've now found out what was wrong with the lights, and I got everything working 100%, and I'm super excited to show you guys. I haven't put it all back together yet, or I actually need to take it apart so I could fix what I need to do and put everything back together. But now I'm gonna just show you guys how they turned on and how everything is working now. Alright guys, so here are the side markers, and as you can see, side markers are on, light is on, light is off, but that's because I haven't put it in yet. But now it's at full blast. I also had to go back and add the resistors to the LED turn signals, the switchbacks, so they can work properly. And also had to troubleshoot some harness issues that came with the original harness from these headlights. What I ended up doing for the harness issue, I just cut off the harness from the other lights that I had and put them onto this one, and everything started working perfectly. Also, as far as the light bulbs go, guys, I thought that these still worked, but apparently they do not. They just go super dim. So I thought these were the problem, but apparently not. Let me show you what the problem was for that light that I had that was working. I'm not sure where I left the other connector for the light that I put up in here, because I already cut it and made joints in it. But basically one of these pins was pushed all the way down, where it could not make contact with the harness that I have in here right now. So that's what the fucking problem was. The way I tested it is that I just grabbed one of these, which is these 2 blue ones. These 2 blue ones are no good, and I put it straight to the battery over there, see if it worked, and both of them came out pretty fucking dim. Now I was under the impression that at least one of them worked. I think this one was the one that didn't work at all, which was the one I actually even had on the truck. Anyways, I found out that both were dim, so I went and I grabbed this one and I looked inside the pin, and the pin was pushed all the way in. So what I did was just grab some wire, put both leads on there, and then both leads on the negative and the positive, and sure enough they turned on. So I came over here, cut one of these off, which is the one over there, and cut the one on this one off, put them together, put it in, and now it works. I have light. Honestly guys, that was a silly mistake that I just overlooked. I thought it was something that had to do with the truck or grounding, because I ran a new ground and everything. I was troubleshooting pretty much everything that I know how to troubleshoot, and I came to the same conclusion every time. Now I've got to take the truck apart again so I could put the mud covers or dust caps back on the lights and put the lights in it. And I do have to cut the dust caps a little bit, and then I'm sealing it off with some tape and some sealant, so hopefully it doesn't damage the headlights pretty soon, so there's no moisture in them. Man, this is like one of those things where you're just like, man, I don't want to move it again, because what if something else fucks up? But Nah, everything's looking really good now. I'm sure the guy who sold these fuckers probably thought that there was something wrong with them or whatever, and he just sold them for a cheaper price, but he didn't tell me anything, so it's kind of fucked up. But no, yeah, everything's working great, and they look really good on this truck, really good. Now we just need to color match the chrome, but I'm kind of digging it, to be honest, but I don't have any more chrome on this truck, so we'll see what we do. I wonder if I should leave it like that, like I left the red truck on one of my videos. It was pretty fucking cool, pretty funny. I had no grill on it. Here's a picture of that. Nah, but this truck looks a little more ratchet because of how big the grill space is, so it wouldn't look good at all, just like my red truck looked like. I thought my red truck looked pretty cool, but no, yeah, this ain't it. Si se ve bien chimuela right here. So we're just gonna put everything back together and fucking enjoy the new lighting. Alright guys, so here is the finished product. She's a little dirty right now, but it's okay. Look at the lighting, they're even now, and both side markers work. They look pretty good in my opinion. Also, they are switchback LEDs for the turn signals. So if I just turn these signals on, that's why you gotta get the resistor for them. If not, they're gonna flash like crazy. But thankfully my old headlights came with the resistor, so that's what I just installed. But yeah guys, it's looking really good now, really clean. That was the worst part about this truck in my opinion. Those headlights were just super worn. I went from these little ugly fucked up ones, as you guys can see, all yellow scratched up, to these beautiful brand new looking ones. Honestly guys, I'm pretty fucking proud of myself and happy that I got this accomplished, because I honestly it wasn't looking too good. It looked like I was gonna have to get a mechanic. That day I was stressed and I was just trying to get it over with. It was cold as fuck, but I put some time into it and I found the problem. So I do know a little bit of the troubleshooting techniques, because I am an electrician at the end of the day, but just not that type of electrician. Anyways guys, I appreciate everyone who watched this whole video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.